Hi guys, how's it going and all that? Hope you all are having a good day and everything else. Let me just come forth and talk to you about what needs to be talked about more than anything. I just did a quick test as well. So I'm hoping the microphone is now sound because when I last checked it, it's now fine. So I will be checking after the after I've recorded and all that to make sure. But I noticed in this video and so forth. Yes, people were pulled in and all so forth because they see Glammy. Not running the show in the way it needs to be run. And it's like this bit here.
Make it big for the audience. Oh, so they can see it.
Oh, that was way
Okay.
less complicated than I thought.
No, it's not complicated at all. Okay, there you go. Bye.
I think some people have got that. Some people can get it straight away, and then some people make it more complicated than what it needs to be. Don't get me wrong. This stuff, the learning this. Setting up different. As you see mine here, guys. I've got like studio section, two. Theater, 3D maker backgrounds, and two again for cams. And that's. And then free beer back gaming and all that. I put it into sections and all that, so it's easy for me to remember and stuff like that. And plus, as you saw, the despite the essay on about the start and stopping thing is the white buttons. It's white letters, but mine's mine's a green and red button. I'm recording right now, as you guys noticed as well. So basically, the way it's set up as well, if you hit like studio mode and all of that, and you do, I don't know, let's pick retribution. I can go back and forth by hitting the transition if I want to, very quickly. Because really, if you're looking at it and you're on it for like 2 hours to 3 hours, you could put like notes and you can, besides say, oh, this, that, and that, and by the time you got to like maybe 40 hours and all that, you should have like a lot of stuff put together. You know what I mean? And before I went on to OBS Studios, I was on the other one, OBS Streamlabs, and I was using stuff in there and all that. And so some of the stuff I took from what I learned with Streamlabs, I brought over across to OBS, and then I found out with OBS Studios you could put plugins and stuff like that. You can do like different types of angles of the video and stuff like that, and everything else. So the basics of just when you first get the software, when it's just vanilla and with just buttons, you start and you stop and all that and so forth. And then if you want to, you can go into your settings here. You put in the let me just check, see if my stream key's not showing. Let me just check. Yeah, it's not showing. So you can come into here, you can go to your stream here, you can do your outputs, as a lot of us know. So basically, and then if you wanted to, you could come down and, and this, as you can tell, I got a lot there. So for me, it takes ages, So, but, you get all these options there that you can use, and then you got this, And the thing as well, I go into these settings all the time. And you can choose where you want to record the videos as well. So yeah. Do you want to save changes? No. But to do the basic stuff, like setting up the scenes, putting in the images, the audio, and all that. those are what you just need to know at the start, and then build on from there. You know what I mean, and then build on from there. Don't worry about all the other stuff, the fancy stuff, and all that. Which some people want to do straight away and all that. No, all you gotta do is just do the basic stuff. You know what I mean. And then if you want to, then you can add other stuff. Then like a lot of us now do. We can add like Google here, so I can do like a Google search here if I want to. And I got the Bible here down here. You know what I mean, all that stuff can come later. You know what I mean, but for just for the shows that they doing, you know what I mean, and and if she wants to put like the docket in front, she can come up to here, click on docket, have it side in there, and it could, I mean, and then they could read off there, and then also have have the docket on, on screen 2 or screen 3, depending on how many screens they've got, and go from there. But you shouldn't be relying on your docket if you're doing. If you've got people there and so forth. The conversation should really be like, you figure out what the show is going to be, and then you guys just go ahead and speak about it, and just let it flow on a organic level, because you don't know what the other person's going to say. So you just flow off the other person. So once you've started it, and then the person says something, you go back and forth, and you come to the docket last. You know what I mean? So because what I thought that show was going to be was that them going after other people. I haven't seen them going after people, in the way I thought they would, and all that and so forth, and bring things to the table and stuff like that. So it'd be nice if they got the information. And right now, I'm in a bit, like glammy right now. My anxiety's kicking in, so I got my leg on my hand, and which has helped me to get through this. But you've got to get through it. If you're going to do these type of shows, you can do like this type of content and all that and so forth. You've got to find things through it, and therefore, I think to me personally, I've once Glammy knows it and all that, I think she will be fine. I think she will be knocking out the park, but she needs to get that confidence. She needs to get that self-belief and all that inside her to do this, and because she can do it. And I think as well, when I heard a few hours ago, and when people were saying she's not a content creator and stuff like that, there's one neat trick that I do. Say if I am not in a content creating mindset and so forth, I write ideas down. I just write things down. I make notes, despite I got dyslexia, and I have these glasses as well. These dyslexic glasses, they're £29, guys, on Amazon. Anyway, but so I write things down, and then when my mind then hits into that creating mindset and so forth, gets back into it, then I'm able to create, and I think for something like Glammy Lamby, I think. Because the self-belief, she does make content. She's got her own channel. She does put content out there. But I think me personally, one of the videos I saw, it looked like she was trying to do what I do. You know what I mean? And we look at the stories, and I look at geopolitical stuff. I look what's going on around and stuff like that, and I can see some of the things that when I listened to her on the Matthew Milkers, where she thought the ideology, where she was saying that she was gonna, her and the others gonna look at stories and talk about them and stuff like that, and everything. That's what I do. Maybe Glammy needs to team up with me then, because that's what I do. And I do go in depth. And I do take my time throughout the day, looking at at the articles, looking at the stories, looking at that. Maybe she needs somebody like that beside her and all that. I'm a bit of a nerd myself and all that. You know what I mean? I haven't got my nerd stuff anymore. I got rid of it. You know what I mean, these days, you know what I mean? But I do still have my Star Trek top here. You know what I mean, my engineering top. So I'm probably wear that as well. You know what I mean? When I do my next content stuff. But yes, I mean, me personally, I think she needs. I mean, yes, I can see where she's coming from. She wants to be around like other ladies and stuff like that. Maybe she needs to be around like a mix, maybe a mix, but I don't know. But she needs to. What I see, she needs to sort of just believe in herself because. People like Savage, Tina, Psycho Mom, those ladies and all that. They'll bring it to the table, all right. I mean, they'll definitely bring it. But I think she needs to do the same as well. She needs to just bring it now. You know what I mean? The spotlight's on her now, and she just needs to bring it. Everything she's learned and all of that and so forth, she needs to bring it. And also, I mean, keep cracking and keep doing it, and then once she shows that she is capable of doing it, yeah, we'll ease off from that aspect. But end of the day, I mean, I'm about 11 minutes in to 12 minutes. I'll wrap up in a minute. And that's another thing you got to be aware. I mean, how long you're taking, this, that, and everything else. And so forth. I mean, you don't want quantity and losing quality as well. That's what you want as well. You want to keep making sure, I mean, at least it's engaging on some level and keep talking to the audience. And what do you think, audience? Well, do you think Glammy will basically get her shit together and be able to run the Mafia Milkers and all that? But yeah, I mean, this bit as well. Yeah, I mean, when they brought this on and this did get heated and all that and so forth and everything else, and you can see in her face here, it's like there was no taking the show back attitude. It's like, wait a minute, I'm hosting it, I'm running it, you take it back. I mean, it's like when I was on Spreaker.com and me and this lovely guy Alex, we were talking, and I was asking questions back and forth. I was asking questions, and he was answering, and he was asking me a question, and then I would answer. It was back and forth like that all the time, because I set the format up like that, and we just got Jeremy chatting. We brought down solutions to the table. We're doing all this sort of stuff. You know what I mean? Looking at because a lot of us, the network I'm from, the group that I'm from, we'll look at everyday life and how we can solve it and all that. That's where we're from. And so, it can be very, 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 bitchy or worse. You know what I mean? So, and I would be behind the scenes as well of one of the online content creators or news, creators and stuff like that. And my articles and all that would be in there and so forth. I mean, there'd be loads of stuff in there, and plus everybody else. We would come and we would have like a weekly meeting. See what else that we could look into and all that. And so we were always looking for new topics. We were always looking for, what we could bring to the public, what we think the public did not know about yet, and we also would ask the public any ideas and so forth. Let us know, and we'll go and look into it ourselves as well. You always that engagement going on, you know what I mean, and networking and all that. So, to be honest, I think I know what Glammy wants, what she thought it would be, and you can see that look in her eyes. It's like, if I move to sound, I do this. I mean, you can see she's lost. I mean, while all this is going on.
Okay, but I have a question. So there was one of the
And then she comes back in. You know what I mean?
Supporting you girls. No.
Yeah, I mean, that attitude there, but there.
Okay. to
you
sit on
ever
my show and then
fucking
really
say
will
on
go
your
down. So
stage.
let me fucking answer. Wonder Woman, you suck. You shouldn't even be here.
That's all you ever say on your show to everybody. Next.
At this point, I would have muted all three of them. I would have said, hold on. I mean, and that's what Glammy should have done right there. You know what I mean? I'm not having to go at her. I'm offering constructive criticism. Right there, you know what I mean? You would mute all three. Yeah, I mean, despite Psycho, Mum did nothing. You know, you mute all three. You have your saying, hey, come on now. We're supposed to be grown ups here. Let's have a chat. Let's talk about things and all that and so forth. And because this, I felt was a bit childish, a bit, but this is where Glammy could have shined. She could say, "Hey, you three, hold on a minute. Right in, you go now, Becky. Right, Becky, you ready to say, right, your term now, Wonder Woman, right, you ready to say, mute Becky and Wonder Woman, and then she could ask in Psycho, so what do you think about this? You know what I mean, and then move on from there. You know what I mean, things like that, you know what I mean? But anyway, I'm going to end it there, guys, and I'll catch you guys later and so forth. Hopefully, Glammy Lamby, it's got all the bugs, maybe not all, because there is a lot to do, but it can't be worse than yesterday. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Because if somebody else has got to come in, like Keem's got to do it, because it was a good show, because Keem came in and he, you know what I mean? There's only one way now for Glammy, and that's up. You know what I mean? If, you know what I mean, to keep her thing, to keep her, herself on the Mafia Milkers. Otherwise, there's the door. You know what I mean? So, but yeah, will she do it though? Will she do it? I mean, only time will tell. Only time will tell, and we'll go from there. Otherwise, yeah, I mean,
Son of a bitch.
out the door. Right, guys, you take care. Have a good one. And I'll catch you guys tonight. Actually, I'll be on Twitch tonight, guys, and I might do a YouTube as well. So say about quick o'clock, 6 o'clock after, guys. So might be me and Gibbon, depending if Gibbon is not, because Gibbon's got his own stream as well. But me and Gibbs do like to team up to play Once Human and all that. But we haven't got our schedules together yet, so we're merging quite a lot of our content together at the moment. But once once he's permanently got his schedule and I got my schedule, yeah, we'll be soloing it for quite a lot. But also, there will be this other side as well, where I will now start playing with other gamers and so that. Now I've got my confidence back. Now I haven't got the in real life bullshit that I used to have. But on that note, catch you guys later, and I'll catch you all on the flip side. Stay positive. Make sure you got plenty of food, water, and everything else, and check out the prepping channels. Take care.